We just went live.
Yes, we did. I see it. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Melinda.
Hello, Dolores. Hello, Melinda. We are on the porch tonight.
Hi, Sacred.
Sacred, we were told that we might have Robes, but he didn't respond. So I might drag you in for now.
There you go.
At least that way we can sit here and give kibitz and kvetch. And kibitz and kvetch. And kvetch and kibitz. Yeah.
I had to shut down like 25 apps. So
Hello, Margaret Williams.
had everything working right.
Hey, Margaret.
Margaret.
I just saw you somewhere. All of you, actually.
Right?
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
So I for the first time in bazillion years, I washed my hair 2 days in a row.
See, I've got my lipstick
I never
on.
do that.
Beth.
Hello, Beth.
I realized the other morning with you had your pretty lipstick on. I didn't have mine on.
I don't have lipstick.
Good. Stop by. Sit down a spell.
Yeah, we're actually on the porch at the moment.
Yeah.
The wind all day has gone down.
And it's not cold there?
It was 74 today. So it's like 60 something right now.
Here.
It's just the usual gray here.
No, it's
I think it was 40 something today.
But I
Refrigerator
found
temperature.
out none of the parents made her anything for her birthday. And I did not know that was going to happen.
They didn't do any
and then Jimmy
cookies or anything?
No. I thought they were going to be. And then when Jimmy woke up, he sent her upstairs to tell her to make me a mug cake. She didn't know what she was asking for.
Yeah.
So she said, "You're supposed to give me a coffee cupcake." and she also has speech issues. So I'm like, "You want a coffee cupcake?" She goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "What's a coffee cupcake?"
Oh, funny.
And my brain's just totally like not getting it.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's getting frustrated. She goes, "Well, go down and ask him." Well, I didn't. Because I was like, I have no cake mix. And I completely zoned out on the whole mug cake thing.
What's a mud cake?
Mug cake is a low carb thing. You put an egg, almond flour, coconut flour, butter, leavening agent, a little bit of salt, sweetener into a cup.
Okay.
Stir it all together.
Okay.
And put it in the microwave for a minute.
It is a coffee cupcake. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And I completely forgot about them. Even though I was thinking of making myself one last night, I completely forgot about them when she asked. So I did not make her a cake.
So, baby.
Now I've got to figure out how to get the poor girl a cake and give her a cake a day late. Yeah. And even if I had the cake, I'd have to figure out frosting too.
Well, she asked for the mug cake, so give her a mug cake.
Well, yeah, but I have to figure out how to make her some frosting. I think I have some powdered sugar somewhere.
What about cookies? She would like that too, wouldn't she?
Possibly.
Cookies.
But I could put I might have birthday candles. I could put like a candle on it and everything. She gets home from school tomorrow. But I wish I would have known that this was going to happen today.
Yeah.
But because Jimmy was awake for most of a gazillion hours straight.
Adrian!
Hi, Adrian. Someone keeps rearranging my porch. My rug has been moved, and it was even taken off of my... Someone was very motivated. They took...
I've seen you for a while. It's good to see you. How's life above the holler? Holler? How do I say that? Holler.
So that if she's in the above the holler, wouldn't she be in the hills?
What?
Just saying, if she's above the holler, wouldn't she be in the hills? I mean, there's hills and hollers.
I just like to say the holler, though. So I was above the holler. How's life above the holler? Because I want to say holler.
Got it.
You know, we all have our little
peculiarities. We all have our quirks.
Yes.
Well,
Julie likes to say the word holler.
Holler. Yeah.
There's 3 out of 7 cats on the porch at the moment.
Because I've always been a suburban girl, so, you know, it's just
fascinating. The holler holds mystery and intrigue for you.
Exactly.
All right.
Terralex.
Gotta love those strange things. Hello, Terralex.
Why does every time I look at the cat, she's like washing her hoo-ha, Just
Because she
got the
can.
accents. I love it. Yeah, right? I know.
She's like,
Don't
darn
for a
it.
minute think that we wouldn't if we could.
I know. It's true. It's true.
If men could do that, they'd never leave their house again.
Exactly.
Right? I'm not too sure women would either, in all honesty.
Yeah. This young guy that lives here, he has an older roommate, which is why he can, be here because he's only 53. But he was talking about how I don't know why he thinks this. He thinks that, you know, prostitution is more important for men than it is for women because women can certainly just go find somebody. And I said, "You got two hands, buddy. I don't see why you got to have some, but it was just funny to me. Why would it be more important for one than the other? If you're, I don't know.
I
Anyway,
think because there was the old Frasier show where
yeah.
I can't remember which one of his girlfriend things it was, but um she said something about
Hi.
or well, I can't remember what she said,
Jesse.
but he said, "Hi, Dr. Jesno?
Is it Jess? No, I'm not sure
Dr.
if I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not,
Dr. Jazz."
please correct us if we're doing it wrong.
Right.
Doctor.
But he said, "What do you mean, something about
Hi, fat
withholding
lady.
sex?" He said, "Sex is what we're looking for. And women have all the power and control over that."
Huh.
So that might have been what he was referring to, was that men see women as having the control. If a woman says no, it's no. And if a woman says yes, we're on. Hello. Whereas, women, we don't see it quite that same way.
No, that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. It was a curious thing to
Yeah,
hear. I don't know.
I was reading something. Somebody had this series on misogyny, was talking about how all these men who call themselves good men, when she wrote, there'd be comments from these supposed, not all men people things and so
Yeah.
forth. And she'd be like, it'd be amazing how much time they would spend apologizing and talking about how women deserved it or caused it or whatever. And she said it blew her away that it's so ingrained that when they get challenged on it, they immediately double down to protect it rather than let go of it.
Let go
Because
of what?
patriarchy is such
Oh,
a part of our culture
yeah.
that they can't help but assume at some level before you're done with the argument that they deserve to tell you what to do.
Huh. Hmm.
And if
Hmm.
if they get that kind of a confrontation where they're told no, your will is absolute, you get to make your own choices, they get upset with you.
I'll
And I
be
was like,
darned.
huh. I've
Only
always
if
been
they
with
don't know better.
patriarchal men anyhow, so I'm used to men assuming that they get to tell
Yeah,
me everything to do. So it never occurred to me I'd find a man that didn't.
there are
So
those, apparently. I've heard.
I've heard of them. I have
Yeah.
not I have never met one, but I've heard of them.
Yeah.
I think my son is probably very anti-patriarchy, unpatriarchy type guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I see him doing a heck of a lot of servicing for
Yeah.
a man.
Servicing. Sorry.
That's I mean, she asks for it, she gets it. It's terrible.
Aw.
So I know that there are men out there who definitely aren't my way or the highway. I seem to have raised them.
That's good.
Right?
But
I'm
never
trying to
of men
think if
in
I
more in
even
my
know any.
generation
I don't think I even know any men like that.
that are all patriarchy.
Yeah. I don't think I know any.
That
Huh?
are what?
Because
Patriarchal.
Oh,
my dad was that way.
my ex was for sure.
I married men like that. Um,
My husband just wants to be at least equal.
well, like she was talking about how men believe if they're in a relationship, they deserve sex.
Hmm.
It is
Yeah,
it is like
he
their
definitely
right.
did.
It is not an option. It is their right. And
Yeah.
if you refuse,
Life is the boss. I like that.
that's
in
a
woman.
good person. Awesome for you.
Right?
But yeah, if they refuse, it becomes a it becomes they were they were not living up to their part of the bargain if they refuse sex with their partner.
Mm.
Right, exactly. It's a woman's job to have sex with her man.
Yeah.
Jimmy, your big fat cat's walking a little funny. Okay. I'm a little worried about whether or not he's developing arthritis or something. I mean, he's got that kind of waddle thing.
Oh.
Maybe he's constipated.
Oh, I guess that
Hi,
could be
Laura.
too. Hello, Laura.
Hi, Laura. We did that in tandem there.
Yeah.
That might have sounded like stereo.
Apparently don't defrost meat the whole way.
No, if you do it, you end up having to stir fry it because it won't.
Funny, Beth.
Yep. I'm sorry.
I'm
They
a
get
little
into
slow on
taco
the
meat at
uptake tonight,
least.
but that's pretty good.
What's that?
Beth,
Yeah, his
when
hand.
Margaret said that's a woman's job, and Beth said with her man or her hand.
Hmm.
I'm a
Yeah,
little slow on
Dr.
the uptake
J.
tonight. That's funny.
I'm an escapee from the whole far right Christian mentality. Well,
That little fundy
I was
thing.
never really that far right, but the fundamentalist Christianity. And I mean, my aunt, she had her own business and she did all of the housework, all of the child rearing. She got home from giving birth to her second child, put a pillow on top of the riding mower, and mowed the lawn because no one had mowed the lawn yet.
Mm.
A few days before, she was 9 months pregnant. Nobody
Wow.
mowed the lawn for her.
Yeah.
So she got out and mowed the lawn the day she got home from giving birth.
Hmm.
So did her husband die before the birth?
No, and he insisted that she have a steak
9
perfectly cooked,
daughters.
waiting
Amazing.
with nice.
Yeah.
She was supposed to have a steak waiting for him when he got home with a baked potato and vegetables every day.
He's so lucky I didn't marry him.
And so this is the kind of behavior that was modeled for me growing up.
Mm.
A woman did everything.
Mm.
The man was there to
Estrogen ocean for sure.
change the oil in the car.
In fact, did you start having a period just, because of the pressure?
Just to sink in, just to sink up.
27 grandkids.
That's great.
Wow.
6.
So much
And 6.
fun.
I got
I've got
10.
5.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Oh,
my Jimmy's dad,
Oh,
he
gosh.
refused to go to work if I did not bring him coffee in bed.
Okay.
He's like, if you want me to contribute any money to this house, I'm getting my coffee in bed or I'm not getting out of it.
Oh, I would have been so happy to take his coffee to him in bed.
Oops. Yeah.
Yeah, the trip, just as I got to the edge of the bed would have been a little disastrous.
Yeah,
But
the heat and the
yeah,
lap. I know. Smart.
But
That's a smart
no,
doctor.
and she was talking.
Yeah.
This is so funny because she pegged my ex completely. She said that there's these men, and he's one of them, that can only get young women to marry them and date them. Because
They're too
older women
stupid to
have
know
had enough
better.
experience not to put up with it,
Yeah.
and they get tired of it and leave. And he left me for an 18-year-old. She had graduated from high school that June. This was in September.
And he was how old?
35.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure his current girlfriend is younger than his oldest son.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
That's not embarrassing at
How
all.
old do you think she is?
Right?
Molly was. I was younger than Kenny.
Must
Molly was
concede.
younger than Kenny? I think she's just younger than Molly, isn't she?
Some of them
Okay.
are. Not all men.
No, some men are wonderful.
His wife got together.
Yeah.
A lot of men are wonderful.
Yeah.
Some of them
I
are a
wish he
little
was a sugar
misguided.
daddy. My ex is currently living off of his girlfriend's parents.
Oh. Wow.
And they allow that?
Sugar daddy.
Huh?
Moving.
He's moving?
kind of wouldn't mind having one of those.
Oh, they're actually going to move out and be grown-ups again?
Yeah.
Did he get a job or something? Huh, interesting.
Julie, that's what we need. We need some 18-year-old men that we can train to do what we want them to.
True.
Have them do all the yard work, all the housework, and pander to us. That would be good.
Especially
would
the
be.
pandering. Nero.
I
Hey.
think I could find a
Yeah, the
girl like
pandering
that.
would be
Hi,
great.
Rudy.
I
We're
know.
starting on the porch today.
And your
Yeah,
ex
notice
right
the
after
porch.
started dating. Oh,
Yep.
Lordy, Beth. It's so embarrassing. Aren't you like
Well,
embarrassed for them? And they don't even know to be embarrassed.
No, they
That's
don't.
the
They actually
sad
think they're
part.
hot for doing it. They're like,
Oh my gosh,
I
they're
am
like,
so
yeah,
hot. I've got this wonderful little thing
a
on my
bag me
arm.
a child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bag me a child. I mean, oh
Because
my
only a
goodness.
child will put up with them. You know,
Right?
that was so
Yeah, how do you tell
ironic
your
for
kids?
me.
How old
'Cause-
were your children then, Beth,
Yeah.
when he did that?
Yeah, my kids were 11 and 4.
Okay, so now
That happened.
seriously, I'm a 70-year-old woman, wife, mother, grandmother.
Right?
Yeah.
How would that work for me to be dating a 20-year-old boy?
Mm-hmm.
I got a grandchild who's damn near 30.
Yeah.
You know what people would look at me with a 20-year-old and say, what's wrong with her?
Believe they call that
They wouldn't be
rocking.
saying,
That's
oh,
crazy.
damn, she must be hot. She got herself a young one. That's
Yeah.
not what they'd be saying.
They probably just think it's your child, honestly.
They would. They
Well,
say, oh, look at you with your grandson.
Yeah, right.
my what was funny is I thought this was horrible. Now, I was 37, I think, when I met Keith, and he was 57. So there was a 20-year gap, but I had my own house, my own bills, my own car. I was raising children. I wasn't just out of high school and living with my mother.
Right.
We were at
Pretty
least both
sweet.
adults, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
In fact, he started his kids late, so the range of our
Hi,
kids
Dimitri.
kind of just kept going. So, but I felt so bad to sit there and say, you're going out with a kid, and then, he was actually what, 16, 17 years older than she was, and I was 20 years younger than my husband, but he kept messaging me and going, "Can you teach her about bills? She forgot to pay the electric bill. Can you teach her how to cook?
Oops.
She forgot she doesn't know how to cook yet." And he's like asking me to teach her how to be a wife. And I'm like, dude, if you wanted a wife, you should have stayed with me.
Right?
Right?
You've got a kid. You deal with the kid. Not
You
my
raised the
problem.
kid, right?
It's like,
You raised her on your own.
Hey,
Yes.
Matt.
you chose a new child. You get to raise her. It's not my problem.
Right.
It was funny. She and I are still like acquaintances. She left him for another woman, and I found out from my son that he was having her play with other women and him be allowed to watch. And she got with the woman he hooked her up with and
Playing
left him for her.
Jack,
Yes.
Scrabble.
Exactly. Yes, Parcheesi. Lots of Parcheesi.
Okay.
Oh.
They were very happy bunnies.
That's what I figured you meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that word to them. Jimmy says it's called cucking.
It's called what?
Cucking.
What does that mean? I don't know.
CUCKING.
Say that again, Jimmy, louder.
CUCKING.
Yeah, but what
Like
does it
the other
mean?
word, but with a C.
Jimmy, come closer so that the people in the back can hear over here.
I'm sorry, I never know the lingo, you know?
But anyhow,
Me
so
neither.
apparently she left him for the woman he set her up with
Oh, that's awesome.
after he put her through college.
That's awesome. Yeah,
That is. That's,
hey, you
you know.
too? You too,
He
Beth?
sat-
I know, I
Beth-
never know.
He had the two women become intimate with each other and sat in a corner and watched.
Okay, but Yeah, but I don't know what that means, I guess.
And then she left him
That's
for the woman he set her up with.
That I
Which
love,
is
but
so
I don't understand the
wonderfully fun and
part.
ironic. I
Yeah.
almost thought
That is the correct use of ironic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
he was
is
not a
great.
prize. I considered her my sacrificial lamb because I knew if he hadn't fallen totally over crazy with this woman, he might have come back to me.
Mm.
And,
Ew,
and I was like,
that would
but I
have been a
warned her, I'm like, you
tragedy.
don't want to be with this man. You don't want to be with this man. And she didn't listen. She thought he was amazing at first, but obviously she changed her mind because she left him. But
Right?
Yeah.
and he was like crushed forever after that. I never saw him spiral so bad in my life. And
Mm.
it was
Richly
easy because I
deserved.
laughed. I didn't laugh
Richly
in his
deserved.
face, but I did laugh.
Now why?
And then I found out why recently. And I was like just super laughing at that point. I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding.
Yeah, my
Right?
ex did go for younger women after I ran away from home. He did go for women who were like, 10 years younger or something. And his
puppy.
biggest compliment to me was, "You were my longest marriage ever."
Longest marriage.
Well, thank you, I guess. Does that mean I'm
Right?
the
I mean, what does
stupidest?
that
I
mean?
stayed the longest.
Oh, she probably will eat the stuff you
I
do.
don't know. It was just
I
an
know.
odd thing.
Might be why she wanted in. Baby girl. Here's my baby. She's such a little puppy. Just a baby dog.
Aw,
She doesn't
sweetie.
have humongous paws or anything. No.
Sweetie. With her cookies.
Yeah, I had to give her cookies. She came back home all by herself. Though I think it's because
Okay.
she smelled
Back home
Jimmy
from where?
cooking hamburger
Chase you. Well, that's kind of fun.
and said, ooh, hamburger.
Well, Dr.
Huh?
Jez, is
Maybe
that
not.
all it takes is for somebody to chase you?
Or did you just give the illusion you were running away?
But inquiring minds want to
30 years. Wow. Hi, Miss Hughes.
Yeah, sweetie. I don't know about that.
Well,
With
it's
the
still nice
immaturity of
out.
men, no offense intended, compared to the maturity of women, I think it's probably works out a little better when the
There we
woman
go.
is younger than when, oh, you're eating cookies. Are they Thin
Neuro,
Mints?
that's not fair.
Yeah, I
Did you
don't
bring
have
enough for
cookies.
everybody?
If you're not going to give me virtual cookies, I'm going to be a sad person.
Sincerity.
If you bring cookies to the porch, Neuro, you have to bring enough for everybody.
Because I was going to say, when I dated a guy who was younger than me significantly,
Oh, I love
it
fried
became
green
really
beans.
apparent, that he was not a grown up yet. And that was difficult. And
Right.
fried green beans, that sounds good.
I love
Chicken
fried
sounds
green
good, but
beans.
fried green beans sound better.
Like sauteed green beans, or are you talking like deep batter fried? Because these days I'm never totally sure.
My favorite way to do green beans is a cast iron skillet with some bacon grease in the bottom, and you just blacken them puppies. Oh, they're crispy and good. Yum
Oh, I
yum.
bet that is good.
It
Interesting.
is.
Never tried it.
I
Never
did it by accident one
Oh,
time. Because I
okay.
was
I would
doing too
not
many
want to
things at
chase a
once.
man who is 30 years older than me because he'd probably be dead. Yeah, deep battered.
Oh my God, yeah, 70, 30 years older, he'd be 100. No, thank you.
Exactly.
Well, now that you've got us enticed here,
I'll take one. Thank you.
Dr. Jazz, how old are you?
Hi,
Onyx
Onyx
hello.
Rose. Hello.
Hi, Onyx Rose.
I know. I want some too.
I was bad
Dr.
today.
Jazz, how old are you? Inquiring minds want to know.
My
I know,
son
right?
made pancakes and they were too runny, so I took the one that he made that were too runny.
Oh man, I made pancakes last night and they were too thick. It was depressing.
And
I'm
so I
eating
went ahead.
chocolate chip pancakes now. 65.
Oh, you're a
baby.
youngin.
I'm 72. You're a baby.
My
Hey,
my
he's only
husband.
5 years younger
Lucky
than me.
you. That's nice.
He's 5 years younger than me.
You're only what? I'll be 58.
Julie, he's
So
only 7
years
years younger
older
than
me.
you. You could probably
Yeah.
chase him and catch him.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty tired.
He
Are
only
you?
7 years older than me.
Girl
Girl
Scout, are
Scout
they Thin
cookies, how
Mints? Are they Thin Mints?
Well, he thinks he likes younger women.
Oh, I'm not young enough for him then.
Well, he thinks he likes. I thought he thinks he likes younger women.
I'm not young enough for him. Darn it. Oh well, it's a good thing I don't want a guy anyhow.
Oh, there was always this saying. I thought it would work, dating a younger guy because I was always told, get them young and raise them right. But
Right there, you go.
apparently, yeah, you're
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
stamp.
Doctor J is
But
taken anyhow.
apparently,
But
it kind
No,
of
no,
doesn't work.
Dr. Jez, you're not married to her. She's your girlfriend, so you are not technically taken.
he must be somewhat loyal.
Ooh, shortbread. Oh my gosh, I love
Shortbread. Oh, I
shortbread.
love shortbread.
Oh
Mhm,
yeah,
me too.
shortbread.
It's all the
Mm-hmm.
butter.
And or
Look how it
um
grew back.
some almonds and make like an almond type of cookie out of them with the
Mm,
sliced almonds in them. The shortbread.
yeah, or you can get
Or you can make like a pecan sandy with shortbread and
seriously too. Me
putting
too,
pecans
Beth.
in it, or rolling it in pecans and then baking it, kind of thing. You can make a pecan sandy tasting kind of cookie that way
Well,
because it's pretty
shortbread
much
is also
shortbread with
good. I
pecans.
made some that were lemon lavender. That was so good. Shortbread. It
Mm.
was so good. Yum.
Oh, nice. Well, best wishes for your future happiness.
I
Well,
know.
actually,
Very
I read you're
nice.
supposed to tell the man
That's nice.
congratulations and the woman best wishes because
Yep.
you're supposed to insinuate the man conquered the woman
Gross.
and the woman was won. So,
Hmm.
I always figured that was because you congratulate the man because he's damn lucky a woman was willing to take him,
Yeah.
and you give her best wishes because she's going to need all the help she can get to stay there.
Mm.
That's what I figured.
Depends on the
darn
man,
it.
I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I had heard was the reasoning behind those two
Funny.
saying.
So my chickens now, along with opening their own chicken house door when they feel like it,
Oh,
they have started figuring out how to jiggle the gate open if I don't latch it. And I've been lazy and just
You do not
pushing it
eat mint cookies.
closed and leaving it, and they've started jumping at it or something and popping it open.
Oh,
So now I'm going to
funny.
have to latch it closed during the morning, or they're going to
Oh,
keep getting out and running amok.
are you going to have
And
to figure out a different kind of lock or something?
no, I just have to latch it. I wasn't latching
Oh,
it because now the thing is
ninja
that's the other
chickens. Yeah.
problem, Beth, is they can't fly. They're a very heavy bodied chicken. They can't fly over the fence, but
Swear, I
they
can't fly.
can
Yeah.
jump onto the little chicken house, jump to the roof of their chicken house, and then jump out.
Oh, hey,
And
Joe.
so if
Hey
they're really
Joe.
motivated, they'll still escape.
Ninja chickens. That sounds like a good anime series, doesn't it, Lisa? Ninja
Possibly.
chickens? That'd be a good
Ninja
one.
chicken.
How about you write that one? She's been into anime lately, and now
Well,
everything
now you
makes
see,
me
if you
think
do
of
black
anime.
chickens, if you do black chickens now, you can make them anime. You can make them ninja chickens.
Yeah.
I
Ninja
haven't had black chickens in a while. I keep thinking I might get a um
Well, I was
I
thinking
might get
support
more
chickens.
Americanas. I'd like to get some more green egg layers.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
So
green
Wouldn't it be
eggs
cool
are
if you made
tasty.
a black chicken and then you also crocheted like a little ninja hood that went over their head,
mhm. So I should like try to start doing the really
Interesting.
advanced looking things
Yeah.
before I embark
Hi,
on
Christina.
the really big dragon thing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
debating. I saw somebody made an amigurumi
Tell her hello for us.
baby dragon. Hello. Hi, Dr. J's woman.
Yeah, hi, Dr. Jez's girl.
Hello. But his lady. There we go. She's a lady. Um, but I might try to make myself a palm or slightly larger size dragon because someone did this little sleeping dragon, this most adorable thing, and I'm like, huh, I could probably design something like that. You know?
You dragons.
Right?
I would want to get one for my son.
Hi,
Hello,
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Well, I mean, there is the 40-page instructions that Sacred sent me,
Not
but
that
that's
big,
a pretty
frightening
complex
one.
dragon.
Not that big,
Yeah,
It
frightening one.
is. It
and,
is.
and
But think of
I'm
all the things
thinking,
you'll learn
I'm just thinking of a
doing that
modified
one.
dragon of sorts, you know?
yeah, that's what I was thinking
Something
too.
with wings, yeah.
I
Oh, Lisa.
ooh
Hey, Lisa.
ooh, I could make a cat and give it wings
Hmm.
because
Good.
in a lot of in more than one anime, when someone hatches a baby dragon, it's always a cat.
Why?
It's usually a cat that can fly, but it's always a cat
Why
Because
is
they
it a
look
cat?
like cats.
because dragons look like cats.
Do they? Never
Look
noticed
at
that.
look at um look at How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
Look at Toothless.
Yeah,
Okay.
Toothless looks like a cat. I didn't
Toothless looks like a
realize it
black
until she was
cat.
telling me that. And then all of a sudden I was thinking back and I thought, oh my God, Toothless did look like a cat.
Yeah. In fact, what made me think Toothless looked like a cat is Monty, my black cat, with his yellow eyes. I walked past him one day and I'm like, oh my goodness, if you put ears on Toothless, he's a cat. And so it's like, so I
I'll
could
be
like make
darned.
a
Yeah.
make baby dragons and just use the cat design I have and make really nice wings for them. And
Yeah. Yeah.
then I have a baby dragon.
Yeah. And then just don't give them the big ears, cat ears.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
the
cats.
ones the anime ones actually have cat ears. Though they curl instead of being open forward, they're open to the side and more pointy.
Okay.
They almost look like horns, but they're actually ears.
Oh,
Um
hi, Heather.
Okay.
oh, my baby boy came out
Oh,
to the
Heather.
porch.
Well, hi, little bug.
Here, Lombok. Kitty, 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 kitty. Lombok is staring in the kitchen door for some reason. He's not paying attention to Monsi. Oh, that's why.
I love that
Because
porch.
there's Kuzo.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to watch Kuzo. And Kuzo's not trying to cause any trouble. He walked right past him. And there's Monty.
All right.
Kuzo's
I will
being
be so.
very
Oh,
quiet.
I'm going to be so glad when my kitty gets
Spayed.
spayed, so she'll quit presenting herself to the dog and to me and to whatever shoes, anything.
No,
You
that
know,
porch
she's
is
just
great, isn't it?
yeah, it's a gorgeous
Dr.
porch.
Jez, while you're still here, what kind of doctor are you? I am nosy. I used to be a reporter.
Curious. We use the word curious. That's what I tell my daughter when she calls me nosy.
Oh,
Curious.
I'm willing to own nosy. I don't have a
Yeah,
problem with
me
being
too.
nosy.
I know. It was a really good thing. At first, when I got spayed, Beth, I thought, oh no, I'm going to miss that I wouldn't be able to have any babies. And then, like, not having a period ever again. I was
Yeah,
like, this
When
is cool.
yeah, that was great.
my crazy ex has a sister who was a lousy parent. And
Multiple doctors?
when
Yes,
she
what is a
got
multiple doctor?
Or is it multiple personalities? Which is it?
maybe MD PhD? Oh, 6? Wow.
Well, what are the first 5?
They must be related in some way.
And your
I can't
sixth
picture
I
doing
would think,
6
unless
of
he's
them.
got that, can remember everything and pull it up. Eidetic memory.
You have, that would be good. That would be good.
Oh, that would be
It's
good.
better than multiple doctorates.
Well,
I do
I
do that,
know,
Beth.
right?
I do
I
have
find
that. I do have that problem, Beth.
orgasms are a much more fun hobby than getting doctorates.
That's
And they don't take as long for most of us.
Yeah.
that's true too.
I mean, if they took as long as a doctorate, no one would do it. Oh,
Electrical
you did.
engineering? Wow, you like
Wow,
school,
that's
huh?
pretty.
You must like school.
I guess.
I'm a some college kind of gal. Yeah.
Mechanical engineering, that's 4. Literature is 5. Have you
My.
been reading
Hi,
our
Anne.
stories that we post? What's your sixth
So,
one going to be?
and
What are you currently going for?
how do you sign your name? You know, blah blah
Oh, I
blah.
bet you he's got
PhD,
25
PhD,
alphabets.
PhD, 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 PhD. Is that how you do it, or do you just do PhD times 6?
Oh, that's lovely.
Maybe he's got
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
alphabet after his name.
Yeah.
Alphabet's
Oh,
fun.
me too, Joe. I did
We had a pastor that had 2
little
doctorates,
newspaper.
so we used to call him Doctor.
Mm-hmm. The one blogger I read is an MD PhD and a cancer researcher.
Oh wow,
Cool.
you don't bother. Oh, not quite
I
that
think we
vain.
should do PhD X6.
I know. I
Well,
kind of like that.
X5.
Or to the
X5 for right
6th
now.
to the 6th degree
Yo,
or
you got
something.
to go for the
there we
7
go.
because then you can
Oh,
be
yeah,
PhD
education major.
007.
Rouser,
That
hello.
would be cool. Hi,
See?
Rouser. Don't you guys think PhD 007 would be like really way cool?
Oh, that would.
007.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
have
if he
no
goes for
pride.
he's going for the 6th one. If he goes for the 7th, he can be PhD 007 or
That'd
X
be cool.
007.
That would be cool.
It would be cool.
I would really like
Okay,
to be able to
you
say
go, Dr.
something
Chaz.
more than some college myself, but
Yeah, I definitely regret being an uneducated idiot.
you are not an idiot.
I
You may
couldn't
not
have
have a
dropped
college
out of
degree,
college
but you are not.
if I'd had more money.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, or someone. Mhm.
I'd have been a lifelong student if the money would have held
Oh
up.
yeah, me too. If I didn't have to pay for college, I'd be going to college right now.
Oh, I would
Mm.
too.
I would be reacquainting myself with calculus and all sorts of fun.
Oh, I would definitely not be studying calculus. Not be it.
Oh, Heather, that
Calculus.
sucks.
Hmm. I just
I'm
got
sorry, Heather. That
anxious
really
and left.
sucks.
That does suck. Yeah, I don't know if my health would take it or not, but I would
Mm.
love to try again. I think it'd be
Well,
really
you
fun.
know,
I don't math either, Beth.
almost all of the universities have free classes you can take online.
Hmm.
And I was taking a counterterrorism class at
Oh wow.
Harvard.
Yes, one does.
Well, you know, it sounded like fun, but
Yeah,
as
me
I'm
too,
taking the
misuse.
class, they start asking, in this scenario, how would you react?
Me either, browser.
And then
Say
my
that again,
paranoia
Sacred.
kicked in.
What'd you say,
And
Sacred? Say it
after
again.
about the first 2 or 3 classes, they started giving you a scenario and said, how would you react? What would you do in this
Hmm.
scenario?
Hmm.
And I thought, now why are they asking me that when I'm the student?
Nah.
And then my paranoia kicked in, and I said, you know what? I'm dropping out. This is freaky. It freaked me out. I was like, nope, I'm done. I don't care about counterterrorism.
Oh, funny.
I am too old to be a counterterrorist person, so
Yeah, I'm
let the
too
young
tired.
folks have that.
Too tired.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let the young folks have it.
Not till
I
I do
thought
that
it
all
would be a
math
fun
things.
class, but
I just nod.
well, the thing is that, you know, I mean, what if I give them an idea that somebody then uses and it comes back on me that I came up with that? And then it's my ass on the line. And I thought, yeah, no, I don't know who this is. I don't
Hmm.
even know if it's really Harvard.
What's
So,
Yeah,
you know,
Harvard has a
somebody could fake that.
kind of thing that they have regular free courses at Harvard, and
Yeah, Yale,
you
I
can
think,
use
does
them for
too.
talk about my
certification if you
calendar?
pay for them.
Yeah, you can pay for them and get certified or get, you know, get your classes and stuff up, but you can take them for free too,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
which is what I was
I
doing
found
just
their thing.
out of boredom. But,
Nice.
I'm gonna make
oh yeah, algebra was fun. So was
learning.
trig. I loved trig.
Yeah.
I liked
Trig was
algebra
okay.
because it was the last math I understood. Because it was just like
See,
doing
I like calculus because
puzzles.
it pretty much said, okay, this is what you know. Now imagine and apply it to with what you know. Imagine other questions is kind of what
I
calculus
always
feels like.
wanted to take calculus.
Because
Really?
like
On
calculus,
purpose?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
one of the first things they have you do is try to figure out how to divide by zero. because you're always taught you can't divide by 0.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then,
because you
what
can't
happens
multiply by it.
is you sit there and you take and you make your number smaller and smaller. And whenever you divide by a smaller number, you grow the answer. Because, like, if you divide something by a half,
go
it's the
back.
same as multiplying it times 2.
Oh,
If you divide something by a quarter, it's like multiplying it times 4. By an eighth is multiplying it times 8.
oh.
And so you realize that the closer you get to 0, the larger the answer gets till you get to infinity. See? And that's how it works.
No, I don't see how it works. That's okay, though. I don't need to see how it works.
That's why you don't like the thing about cutting the distance in half and never reaching
No, I
the-
was just
the-
thinking about that
the
when you were doing that
destination.
explanation. I was just thinking,
I was thinking about that too.
You can never get there because you only ever get halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
You only get halfway there and then you aren't there yet.
Yeah.
And
You're always
so,
only halfway.
in a weird way, you're infinity away from ever getting there because every time you get there, you're still only halfway there.
Uh-huh.
I think that's crazy and fun. I don't think that's weird.
It is fun. It is fun.
That's why I
so
like
fun.
calculus.
That's so fun. Yeah.
That's why I like
Because
calculus.
it's not giving you an answer, it's giving you a possibility.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah. So if you
Exactly.
think about, they're teaching you a new way to think, and you think within possibility instead of a finite answer.
Right.
You're thinking in all the possibilities that could be, the potential.
Am I though?
Well, that's what they are. So that if you're thinking along, that kind of math, it's potential
Right.
rather than, it's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's potential.
It's why calculus is what they use when they're starting to research physics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, physics. There's another one where I go, oh, yeah.
I understand a teaspoon of it.
Mm.
I understand a
I
teaspoon
get
of
parts
physics.
of it. I
That's
mean, I
funny.
won't say I get all of it, but I get parts of physics.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm, I am kindergarten level physics.
Yeah.
But I notice when Robes gets talking, after I understand him great starting out, and then he keeps going, and I'm like, he just freaking changed language on me. What the hell did he do?
I know.
With him, I just go, oh, yeah, mesh. Uh-huh. Black holes. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, I understand black holes, and I understand mesh, and I understand string theory and M theory.
Yeah.
I can't discourse on them exceedingly, but I get the drift. I get the basic understanding of it. But if you go too deep in it, then I'm lost.
Right.
I think part of my problem is that I just don't care. I think that really is. It's like football. I don't care.
Right.
Right. It doesn't. I don't care. Yeah.
I think football is good for falling asleep under an Afghan cuddled up to whoever's watching it. That's my idea of a good football game.
That would be too.
My idea of a good football game was the one I just changed the channel on.
What are you catching up on Netflix? That's on Netflix.
Stranger Things.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen.
You never saw any of it? Oh,
I saw the first couple, but I didn't see after that.
Yeah, I think I saw 3 of them before I
started
dumped
watching
Netflix.
something. I've ended up moving, and then I lose it.
No, I didn't do that. I dumped Netflix. As my granddaughter had told me, "Oh, Grandma, you got to watch Stranger Things." So I was like, "Okay, I'm only watching about 50 million things, but I had that on there." And I think I got 3 of them down. I was like, "This isn't too bad." And then Netflix kicked me off, so I dumped them. And then I thought, everything she wanted to finish watching, but it's too late because I'm a stubborn bitch, and I'm not going back to Netflix to finish watching those series. They can just sit and not doing it.
I wonder if you can find any of that on YouTube or anything. Like, people seem to find a lot of things on YouTube. Do I just sound really old or what? I don't.
Nope, you don't sound really.
I'm just very
true.
I hear that people
Okay, now wait a minute here.
Tubi thing. Yeah. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Okay, I am not fast enough.
I know. Wouldn't that take a lot of feathers?
I'm trying to think. I can't think. I can't picture spinning feathers into yarn and having it work because of the way
No.
feathers are made. But I
Yeah.
am going to see if it shows up.
I kind of don't think so. You'd probably have to use something that would help bind them together because they need to somehow hook into each other, the fibers, you know?
Oh,
I mean, at
you
least
know
I
what
know
I
that's how
saw
wool
yesterday?
works. That's how wool works either. Anyway.
I saw yesterday that you can take fabric and
Yeah.
you can fold it in half, like strips,
Mm-hmm.
and you can turn it into like rope,
Turn it into what?
rope or cord,
Oh.
corded rope.
Mm-hmm.
I've got. I think I told you guys that my whole idea is after watching The Fly was to have like 5 of everything identical. That way I don't have to worry, is the blue dress clean to go with the yellow jacket or whatever. I just put on a clean one. It doesn't matter because they're all the same. So
Oh,
now I have
read that.
5 turquoise colored, shorter terry cloth dresses that I really don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I've since replaced them with better dresses that I like better. And I thought, boy, I hate to throw out all that terry cloth. What can I do with it? I can make terry cloth corded rope stuff with it. Twine.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, cool, I'm gonna make rope. I could sit and do that while I'm watching TV.
I used to make where you take strips and then you put a little slit in each one and then you can like hook them together that way and to like crochet rugs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
make yarn out of my dog's fur.
I bet you could.
Oh, I kept some poodle fur to make poodles out of.
Mm. You weren't always allergic? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I wasn't always
Uh,
allergic to sulfa drugs either.
I
Now I
developed a
am.
problem with latex in my old age.
Hmm.
Me too. I can't do latex anymore.
Oh no, that's sad now. Yeah, so some doctor once told me that for a lot of people, an allergy, it's just like, it's like if you hit one spot on your hand over and over and over, it doesn't bruise until one time it finally does, and that's like when you become allergic. Quilting.
Oh,
I have
Dr.
some
J.
quilting things I need to finish. I started some lovely women in Tennessee taught me how to quilt. So I have several quilt tops that I need to do
I
the
taught
whole
myself
thing.
to quilt.
You what?
I taught myself to quilt when I was
Well,
18.
I mean, they taught me, like shortcuts and
Oh,
trips
okay.
and tips and things. Yeah.
Yeah. I taught myself to do embroidery with that
Hmm.
too.
Yeah. I mean, I had done quilting before my own way, but they just taught me some, tips and things that were helpful and how to
Yeah.
math.
Oh no. Allergic to your favorite fruit?
Oh dear.
Terrible.
Yeah, I always have been allergic to both cats and dogs. Cats used to be the worst, but I've gotten slowly better with that.
And I had the opposite thing. I was not allergic to any animals when I was young, but now I'm allergic to just about all of them.
What's your favorite
I am
fruit?
not I am not allergic to horses or elephants though.
Well, that's good.
Good to know. You could have a pet elephant.
I could, but my
Oh,
husband said no because
nice,
he's not
Dr.
brave enough
Oh,
to
don't
J.
be
move.
scared, Beth. Just take the plunge. Get a cheap book that gives you some tricks and tips and go for it.
Yeah, play
Yeah,
with it.
Yeah.
I recommend the For Dummies series.
Mm.
Um, if you can't come up with
Nice,
anything
Dr.
else.
Joe's.
Nice, Dr. J. I made a queen size.
Ooh, nice flannel. Mm.
I made a queen size Afghan. It's that one there.
Mm-hmm. Big. Big.
Yeah, and um, so there was that. I did make
Afghans
that
and
one.
dogs.
And this year, instead of crocheting afghans, I'm crocheting critters and
Yes.
making lots and lots of
Cantaloupe. Oh my gosh,
critters.
that would break
I
my
love
heart.
cantaloupe. Oh, that would be cool, Dura D.
Allergic to idiots.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
love that.
one, too.
Lion Brand yarn has some holiday theme colors that I'd like
Oh,
to
I
pick
love
up
cantaloupe.
before the holidays.
I bet it'll be fine, Beth.
Thank you, Dr. J. I crocheted about a half
Oh,
dozen
I love watermelon.
afghans
Make some
yesterday.
squares and
And
what do you
this
want?
year,
Come on,
critters.
come up here. Come on.
Muskmelon or cantaloupe is like my least favorite melon, but my uncle taught me
Watermelon's
a
my
way to
favorite.
eat it. Oh, I love watermelon. But my uncle taught me how to eat cantaloupe in a way that I don't mind it. And it's with a scoop of chocolate ice cream in the middle of it.
Ah, that does not
Yeah,
sound good.
cut it in half, take the seeds out. It didn't to me either. I thought, oh, how disgusting. But he forced me to try it. He's like, come on, come on, come on, try it, try it, try it. And he was Italian and,
Should do.
he just wouldn't leave you alone until you tried it.
Right.
So I
Allergic
took
to
a bite
vinegar.
of the chocolate ice cream and the cantaloupe, and oh my God, it was so good.
Really?
I
Can't
can't
be
hardly
finding
even eat
salmon.
cantaloupe now without the chocolate ice cream. It's crazy
Mm.
how good that is.
Yeah, honeydew is kind of
Oh,
not
I
crazy,
love
but I
honeydew.
love watermelon. It's my favorite.
Watermelon's my favorite. Honeydew is second. Cantaloupe's
Mhm.
the third, and I can only eat it with chocolate ice cream in the middle of it now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I've never heard
Yeah.
that. I've heard of people like salting their melon and stuff, but
My family likes to put that sour stuff on it.
hmm.
What, vinegar?
Malic acid.
Oh,
Oh.
It's the stuff they use to make Sour Patch Kids.
Uh-huh.
okay.
And I can't remember why we bought malic acid. I can't remember if my husband read it was
Come on,
good for something
come
or
on.
what, but we bought malic acid and it's a very, very tart substance.
Huh,
And they found out they loved sprinkling
Ooh.
it on watermelon.
how funny.
And
Because it makes
got
it
this sweet tart kind of thing going. And they just thought it was
ooh,
wonderful.
lime juice. Ooh, that seems worth trying. That sounds
Yeah, it
good.
does.
It does. I went to make a salad one day and I didn't have any salad dressing that wasn't like expired 6 months ago.
No.
Salt your
So
coffee.
I didn't dare try it, but I had lime. So I said, hey, what the heck, So I cut one in
Mm-hmm.
half and squeezed it over my salad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is so much better than any salad dressing on the planet.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, it makes it makes every taste brighter.
Really?
You
That sounds
can't
good.
really taste
I
lime, but
love lime.
every taste of
Salt and pepper. Huh.
every salad, every lettuce, every the carrot,
Mm-hmm.
mushrooms, everything just tastes brighter,
Huh. Interesting.
better. And it was like, oh my God,
Interesting.
that's my new favorite way to eat salad. And
Mm.
I'll bet you putting that on watermelon would be fantastic.
Now
I'm
I
gonna
need
try it this
lime.
summer.
I
Yum, lime.
Right?
Sharp
I
white cheddar. I've never tried that, but I love sharp white cheddar and I love
Oh, that
watermelon.
goes sharp white cheddar goes with anything.
Yes, it does.
I've heard about putting it with
I,
apple
I've
pie.
never tried it
With
with
what?
chocolate ice cream, but it might be good.
What? The
Mm.
cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate and cheese are good together. I will admit that all day long.
Chocolate and cheese, really?
Yeah.
I've never tried the two.
Huh.
Yeah, chocolate and cheese can be really good together.
Mm.
I'll bet.
Because
Yeah,
they
I
both
love
have.
lime.
Mm.
I get the tahine chili lime seasoning.
Oh,
I
yeah,
put it
yeah.
I put it on my eggs and things.
I have chili lime too. I haven't done it with on the eggs though. I should try that because you've talked about that.
Yeah, I do that because I don't want to put a lot of salt on my eggs, and this is the reduced salt version of it.
I love it on
And
chicken. That's when I'll make it the chicken in the air fryer. I'll use the chili lime stuff on it. It's so good.
oh, you know what else is really good to do on chicken?
Mm.
Old Bay seasoning.
Oh, okay.
It's the stuff you do crab boil with.
You do what? Oh, yeah.
crab boil with. It's that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really, really yummy to put on your chicken before you like grill your chicken. I like to grill my chicken in Old Bay on it
Yum.
because
$10
gotta
milk.
season it somehow. I can't even remember what made me decide to try it once, but one day I had it in the cupboard and I had a chicken breast and said, "Oh, I think I'll just put that on there and see what it tastes like." And
What's
yeah,
in that? What kind of seasonings?
let's see, it's got like paprika and salt and I don't know what else.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, right.
Now
We're
you're
all gonna
making me
get off
want to go
here.
make some nacho cheese popcorn.
Ooh, that sounds good. I have a bag.
not your cheese.
Right.
Nacho cheese.
Not your cheese. My cheese.
I got some recipes for the nacho cheese dust for the Doritos.
Right.
Mm.
And I thought, okay, if I
like
buy
the
all
flavor.
organic ingredients and I put it on my popcorn instead of on the fried chips, it won't be quite as bad for me, and I still get my nacho cheese taste.
Yeah. Have you ever used nutritional yeast on your popcorn?
Yeah, yeah,
They have that
that's
in a
good.
nacho cheese flavor too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
See, I've been adding that to
Does
the
look like
tomato powder
moonshine.
and the
Yes,
garlic
please.
powder and all that stuff, cheese powder,
Oh my
putting all
goodness.
that together.
Penzi
Oh,
spices.
Penzi
I'm not sure
spices
what
are
those
great.
are.
Oh my goodness.
Penzi's a company that does spices, and they're really good spices.
Cool.
Oh, Penzi's
I
also
don't know that
anti-Trump.
brand.
Yay!
I don't know
Yeah,
that
we gotta support the anti-Trump brands.
Hmm.
Right?
Definitely, we gotta support
Penzi.
them.
Why have I never heard of that?
Oh, wow.
In our pro-democracy. Well, that's a nice thing to hear these days.
Did you guys read Miss Uses?
Mac and cheese
Really
powder.
good,
Ooh,
and
that sounds
sometimes
good.
it's really good. Sometimes if you core the melon and then fill it with moonshine and then put it in the fridge overnight,
I
and
love
you
that
ball them
idea.
up the next day and put the lime juice over, it's delicious,
With the lime and the coconut and drink it all up. Hi, Laura.
right?
My
That
my
sounds good.
college
Moonshine.
boyfriend.
Just moonshine.
Grill.
Sounds good. Yeah.
My college boyfriend. They he was in a military fraternity, and when they'd have parties, the night before they would take a whole bunch of fruit and soak it in green
Love
alcohol,
salty. Love salty.
and then they'd put the fruit into their punch mix. And they'd always die laughing because the fruit had soaked up most of the alcohol.
Yeah.
And all
Oh,
the
yeah.
girls would go, "Well, I'm not going to drink. I don't want to get drunk. I'm just going to eat some of the fruit out of it and get just crap."
Mm-hmm.
And I found that so funny.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and my boyfriend actually said to me, "Don't eat the fruit.
Ooh, that would be so good.
You don't
Right?
want to eat
You
the
didn't
fruit."
like
I'm
too
like, I
salty.
think I want to eat the fruit, actually.
I do too. I think it'd be a whole lot better than drinking the alcohol.
Exactly.
I like both. Yeah, when I was in Tennessee, we had a group of us, we would go get, like, especially during the spring and summer, we'd go get, what is the fruity thing that you get that's wine and fruit? What's that called, that drink?
Sangria.
Sangria?
Sangria, yeah. We'd go get sangria, and then we'd always be fishing every last bit of fruit out of there after. Not missing any of that. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, sangria. Good stuff.
Yep.
Oh my God, Joe, you are lucky to be alive. Holy smokes.
What? What'd she say?
She juiced an entire table of fruit and they inserted it with needles with Everclear.
What's
Everclear,
Everclear?
even getting the glass of Everclear under my nose is enough to make my eyes water and my throat swell shut. Everclear is like moonshine. It is so highly
Yeah,
alcoholic, so
it's like
strong. Oh my
180
God.
Your
proof or
cat
something.
opened it. That's so cute, Laurel. I love it. Your cat has good taste.
Yeah,
Yes.
Everclear is
That's
Everclear is
my great
flammable.
grandson's name.
Yes, Everclear is flammable.
So
It is-
Everclear is what? Just like grain alcohol, period?
Yep. Grain
Huh.
alcohol. Yeah. Yeah.
Very
So
high alcohol content.
I have not had I had not had a kitten in a long time. And so I got my
Yeah, it's not had that.
Lombok, I'm going to show you to the person who doesn't know you yet, even though
sick
you
of
don't want to be on my lap.
that.
This is Lombok.
Survivor of Boone's Farm Strawberry.
And Lombok, God bless
Oh,
him,
Beth.
he was my first kitten in like 20 some years because I was adopting adults because nobody ever wants the grown up kitties.
Mm.
And so I got a kitten and I named him Jasper Alexander. I thought it was a great name for a cat.
It is a good name.
It is.
And like a day or two later, someone opens up my phone, gets into Facebook Messenger, pulls up a Facebook Messenger message thing that I was doing with a con artist to distract them from people who would be too dumb and actually buy what they were doing, and texted in it, Lombok has entered. Like some people used to be announced when you went to a chat room and say so and so has entered the chat. And I'm like, Lombok, I've never heard of that before. And so I figured if he was so intent on making sure I called him the right name, I'd better listen to it. And so he's Lombok.
Yeah, he says no cheesy girly names like,
He's Lombok. But I kept Jasper Alexander because
I do
T.S.
like
Eliot said cats have more than one name, and as you get to know them, they give you their other names.
Oh, I like
Like
that.
Mr. Twisty, he ultimately became he was Twisty when I adopted him. And then he became Mr. Twisty because it was obvious he was very unhappy and wanted respect.
Mm.
And then that became shortened to Mr. T because he pitied the fool. And then he became Oliver J. Twisty Cat and Twistifer Robin. And so he had several names.
Right?
So, but yeah, Oliver J. Twisty Cat, he did not like people. He didn't like anybody. Mel's a cute name for a cat.
With grain
Let's
alcohol.
see.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Mel.
screwdrivers, peach schnapps, vodka, and orange juice. No, those are fuzzy navels.
Turkish what?
Fuzzy navels. Turkish van.
Turkish van.
Actually,
What's
that's
that?
what Mr.
Never
Twisty
heard of
was
that.
accused of being. My vet suggested he might have been a Turkish fan. A
Van.
Turkish fan is like an Afghan, not Afghan. What are they called? Angora. It's like an Angora.
The long
Mm-hmm.
strawberry tequila.
They tend to like water.
I've heard tequila is very dangerous.
And
Oh yeah, that's what I was drinking when I didn't
You
remember anything, and all those people were coming up to me for the next 3 months.
Oh,
And that was on tequila.
Oh, you guys.
wow, Beth, my Mogan
So
David
funny.
puking only lasted for about 20 minutes.
What are you supposed to do with fuzzy navel? That is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this guy I hadn't seen in forever. We were chatting on Messenger, and he said, because I said, "Oh, I should come see you," because he lives in Hawaii. I said I should come visit because I haven't been to Hawaii in forever. And he said something like, "Yeah, you come to visit, I'll buy you sex on the beach." And I'm like, "What?" It's a drink, okay. It's a drink. I'm like, well, that's very forward, but no, okay. It's a drink. Come on, buddy.
Dr. J, Mr.
And that
Twisty.
works really good for Hawaii.
Does it?
Oh, Dr. J's talking about
Yeah,
about wine now.
Regular
sex on the
tequila.
beach works better on Hawaii than it would anywhere else. That line.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't think he realized that he was saying it like that because he's very staid, I would say. Kind of boring. So I don't think he realized what he was even saying. It was
Or
kind of
he was
funny.
flirting with you and you're just now figuring that out.
I
Right?
don't think so. He used to think I was wonderful back in college. He did.
And you don't think
I
he
probably
still
was
has
back then.
feelings about how fun it'd be to connect with you?
He's so boring. I just can't take it. It's so boring. I mean, it's sad. I mean, that sounds really judgmental, but it's like, I don't think he has a sense of humor. he just is like, hello, the weather did this. My granddaughter is playing in this. I mean, it's hard because he's a nice guy, but just
He's
not
not a
very
conversationalist, huh?
conversationalist. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he could.
Yeah, whenever I start asking my husband the hard questions, he says, "Isn't there one of your friends you can call? What about those people on the podcast? Can't you call some of them?"
Oh,
So that's why
so
you call
rude.
me at random times. Your husband's
Yeah.
telling you to.
Yeah, my husband has sicked me on you, so thank him for that.
2 bottles of
Now
milk.
I know.
Yeah.
In case I ever wasn't sure, now I know.
So what do you do with Everclear? I mean, it just sounds
I made
You
Jello
light
out of it
campfires with it.
once. I tried to make Jello with it.
Yeah.
I got too much Everclear in the Jello, and it wouldn't set.
Oh,
It had
Yeah, it
so
won't
much liquor.
freeze.
it won't. Oh,
It didn't set up
yeah.
for me, and no one else would eat it, so I ate the entire pan because I didn't want to waste the money.
Oh, jeez, how funny. And what did
Yeah,
that
you
do?
do crazy things when you're a kid.
Right?
A ripple
No, I
party.
do
Oh my
vaguely.
gosh.
I vaguely remember hearing of Cisco.
Ripple.
Mhm.
There was a guy I worked at this camp in the up near out in the mountains above anyway, in California, about a Fresno. And this guy, he was so proud of his body. He was the swim guy. And so a friend and I, we would refer to him as Ripple because he would stand there and like put his foot up on something and, kind of pose a little and stuff. So we called him
Oh, so
Ripple
he
because
thought he was all that.
it was cheap booze. And yeah, I was so delighted with myself.
So you do have a mean girl bone somewhere in your body.
Sometimes when somebody's so full of themselves
Hey,
like that.
you
Yeah.
ready, Grandma? YRG?
Just a
YRG is in the house.
Hi,
What?
YRG.
Anyone heard of Cisco? In
No,
what
I
way?
Oh yeah, I've heard of. I don't a long time ago, but I do vaguely
I
remember
thought
hearing
Cisco
of it.
was a food company. Come on, you can come up.
I thought Cisco was a router company.
No, yeah, food. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mm,
Let's glog.
Clean toilets. Is that what Everclear is good for?
There we
I
go.
think that's what Cisco's good for, is cleaning toilets.
Oh, okay.
Everclear would probably blow up the septic system or the sewer.
Cisco is a drink?
Or kill everything that's supposed to keep it happy.
Yeah, that too. That
Cisco's
too.
alcohol?
I haven't heard that.
I think so.
No. Rot gut. Ooh, okay. Hello, you ready, Grandma?
What is Grandma supposed to be ready for? That's what worries me.
I don't know. You make glug?
Glug.
Glug? Oh,
Glug.
what are you trying to make? What do you make with it?
Gloom.
Dang it, it keeps scrolling back up. Okay, it doesn't help when you sit on things here.
Swedish holiday drink, tasty as F.
You mean like grog? Is that what? Swedish holiday drink. Oh. What's in it?
Sounds.
The Swedish holiday drink with that is why they need Swedish death cleaning.
Knock you on your ass. That sounds good.
That sounds like a Swedish thing to do.
Right?
Knock you on your butt.
Mm. Well, and they have the furniture for you to sit on when you get knocked on your butt.
Right?
Is it
There we
Swedish?
go.
Is that what IKEA is? Swedish?
Yep,
Yeah,
I think so.
Swedish meatballs. That's right. Hello, Judy.
Oh, you had to say that. Doggone it. Now those sound good. I'm going to have to make
I
Swedish
know.
meatballs.
And they make some
Yeah, it's true, Joe.
vegetarian ones too that are pretty good.
Yeah?
Glug. Glug. That's a thing. Okay.
Glug,
Yeah.
glug, 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 glug. Gluggity glug.
As hell.
Gluggity glug. Why am I so warm?
I think grog is Scottish.
I don't know. Glug. Interesting. I've never heard of that.
Okay.
IKEA is good for everything, isn't it?
I have never
Yeah.
been to an IKEA.
Oh, there's one close here. You should come visit me.
I've been once. It was overwhelmed. I never went back.
Ooh, hot.
It
Yeah, my
was too
daughter and I,
much.
the first time we went to an IKEA, she after we were done, she said, "It's like going to a theme park. You have to park
Yeah,
really far away, and then you walk and you walk and you walk until you're exhausted, you know,
yes,
and then
that's
you have
pretty
to go
much it.
find your car."
An
That's pretty
apartment
much it.
complex that I lived in back in Virginia was across the road. Well, like, across the highway from the farthest away satellite parking for Busch Gardens.
Mm,
Oh,
And we used to say, we
you
just have
said too
to
long.
run across the highway and climb the fence and get the tram. Don't even have to
Mm.
pay for parking or drive there. We just can walk. But it was such a satellite parking thing. It wasn't always open, so you risked not
organite
getting
Jewel.
right into the thing.
Oh wait, she's not saying goodnight. She needs to go where to?
IKEA.
I think she IKEA. She wants you to take her to IKEA, Julie.
Oh, you've been to one in Sweden, Japan, China? Wow.
Nice.
Never to the one. Wow. That's so
Oh no, you
funny.
gotta fix that.
I do love IKEA. It's pretty fun. Mm.
See,
People
IKEA
get
for
so
me is like Amazon.
afraid when you
I
drive
fill my cart.
over.
I fill my cart with all the cool stuff I find in IKEA,
Mhm.
And
and then I
walk away.
start tallying it up and realize it's like $8,000 worth, and I have to start putting stuff back.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
you going misuse? Mm,
Good night, Miss Hughes.
yeah, IKEA. Yeah.
Oh, good night, Miss Hughes. Sweet dreams.
I'm
Yeah, I
making
do
bunny
love
ears because it's too
IKEA.
hard to
It's just
count
it's just
tonight.
fun. It's like an adventure
It
at IKEA.
is.
I've only been to Pier 1.
Mm.
That's the only,
Oh, I
definite
love Pier 1
crazy
too.
place I've ever
But
been.
Pier
Oh,
1, I can't even put stuff in the cart.
I like
I
that.
just walk around and look.
I haven't been to a Pier 1 in 20 years, but
It's been a while for
Probably
me
haven't
too. Not
either.
that long. Well, when I
yeah.
first got this place, though, I did go to IKEA and get some bunch of basic things because I didn't have anything. I didn't bring any of that stuff back with me from,
I
you
did
know,
introduce
Well,
my granddaughter to Pier 1.
one problem for me about the whole thing
no
is
joke.
I've lived in rural Missouri since 2002. So I just haven't been anywhere near any of those kinds of stores anymore. It's too
Hmm.
far to drive to be bothered going to them. So I
Well, that was when I was in Tennessee. The closest one was like 3 hours away. So didn't
right,
go while I was there. Yeah. I think
exactly.
the closest one was Atlanta from where I
That
lived in
dog is
Tennessee.
grumbling out there.
And now I have one like 20 minutes from me. So
Hey, I am
I bought all my curtains there. Yeah.
I'm like 10 minutes from the closest Walmart though.
Mm.
I
But
was
yeah.
5 minutes, but they rearranged my road and now I have to drive around. They
Mm.
made me drive and they made me drive
Hi,
farther to
Mary.
get to town because they're
I'm
Hi,
eating.
not 10
Laurel.
minutes from anything except a corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Pier 1. It's got some magical things.
It
That's
is
for
hard to
sure.
believe that
Hi,
as
Mary.
little I mean,
Oh,
I've
good
got
night,
dirt road in
Laurel.
front of my house.
Sweet dreams.
Oh my gosh. I didn't drink till I was like 50. Hmm. Yeah. I had a friend in Tennessee who she would put vodka in her water bottles when she would go to events because she could, I mean, and you could never tell that she'd been drinking. She said it was her Eastern European background that they just had a really good tolerance.
Okay, what are the teen ages on here for? Her
When they
numbers?
started drinking. When they first
Oh,
started drinking. I was 17.
I think
Yes.
I was 13.
50.
I mean, I wasn't
Such a
drinking on a
good
regular
little
basis,
girl.
but I was dating boys who would, have beer and wine and stuff. So I did drink with them.
Well, my dad was a handsy alcoholic, so I just kind of avoided the whole alcohol thing for years. Yeah.
Yeah. And my family were teetotalers, so being out with the cute boys who had beer was a lot of fun.
My dad was raised
Ika.
by an alcoholic father that didn't pay to raise them or anything. So I never saw him drunk in my life.
Oh,
And I though he shared pictures of his hunting trip, and it was pretty darn obvious he was drunk from the pictures from his hunting trip. But as far as getting drunk when his daughters might, no, never,
wow.
never,
Yeah.
ever, ever. That he did not drink in front of his kids.
Hey, Stuart.
Apparently, my cat broke
And
into
the orange juice.
somebody's stash and was caught with it.
Thank you. I look like a floating head, don't I? Just black, everything.
You do. Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
I just thought
She's
I'd
the
show off
only
my
one
hair.
made up. She's got dramatic lighting going now.
I
don't know.
know.
I feel so like such a failure here. Not fair.
It's the only light here. Now, what can't you unsee?
Swedish FICA.
What did I miss? What can't you unsee, Beth?
Okay, what can't you unsee? What are we doing? Oh no. Oh, the floating head. I'm surprised nobody say anything when I tied my hair in a knot.
Alex Rose. That's
Hi,
funny.
Rose.
Hi, Alex Rose.
You almost spit out your vodka? You're drinking vodka? I didn't think you were a drinker much. Neuro? Vodka? Do you have anything with your vodka? I'm not very good at having things just straight. I always have to mix them with
I
something.
can't do vodka straight, but I can do whiskey straight.
See, I'm not very good
And
at that. I
scotch
mean,
and bourbon. I can do
there are
all of
some
those
really
straight.
good whiskeys, but I'm just not
Fika.
that
Okay.
tough.
I wondered if I pronounced it wrong.
What's up?
Swedish Fika.
Fika.
Huh.
How many languages do you speak, Neurody? Speaking of polyglots.
Right? Now that we all know what polyglots are.
Yeah. I was surprised that people in here wouldn't know
What
the
is
word.
So
What is
you're drinking vodka because you are at your
I could
parents?
believe
Well,
that.
you do whatever you can to get through the family thing, you know? I mean, you know.
And
Exactly.
she's drinking it straight.
I can remember
Yeah,
going home for
you're drinking it
Christmas one
straight.
year.
Wow. See, I don't know why. I just can't. Like, my daughter loves whiskey straight. She'll sip it, but I'm just not good at sipping those things because they are like, I guess because they're so strong. I don't know. Not encouraging
So
bad behavior, but your first drink was Southern Comfort with chocolate milk. I can see that working. Honestly, I love a little whiskey like in a mocha or something. It's actually really tasty. It adds a little zip to it.
the
Water. Oh, yeah, I'm drinking water too.
Me too.
Live at 8. What day is this? Oh, yeah, you do. I'm trying to remember what day it is.
the
Sorry.
people that live down the road from me, the girl, she was a couple years older than me. Her dad had poker nights.
Mm-hmm.
And one night she wandered down when she was supposed to be in bed during his poker night and climbed under their dining room table. And to not spill their alcohol, they kept putting it on the floor.
Oh, no.
And so they were all drinking beer. And so she would drink their beer on the floor.
Oh,
And
no.
her mother saw her wander down, didn't know what she was doing under the table, but decided, okay, she's had enough time, and she said, okay, honey, you got to go back upstairs. You got to go to bed. And she said she walked over to the staircase and started crying. And her mom asked what was wrong. She said, I can't go up the stairs. They're moving.
Oh dear.
She's like, she was small enough she could walk under a table. So she had to be 4 or less.
Oh my gosh.
It was so drunk, the floors were.
Oh baby.
Oh,
Dear. Oh dear.
right.
So, oh, okay. So you're in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, north.
There might be
of
other
me.
people around you, Beth, that might be close by.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm she's above me. North of me. Somewhere.
Well, the good news is, why is this coming out so funky? Weird. It's oval.
Wow, that's
Well, I
amazing,
used to,
Nora.
I used to be pretty good at poker.
In-person poker night, I have never, ever really played a lot of poker.
I've never played it.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
so
to
you're in
Olympia.
Washington.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure if she wanted to announce that, so I didn't want to say it, but that's north of me, since I'm like at the edge of Oregon and
Well,
Washington.
I still haven't told a certain local person that I know they're local,
Oh, funny.
but I did invite them over.
You did. Oh, fun.
Yes.
I love
Some
Washington, Beth.
people that have become mutually acquainted from Substack are, well, one of them's coming from out of town and has scheduled a
Come on.
meeting here, and they're going to get with a few other people from the Kansas City
Squat, squat.
area, and there's going to be a party here
That'll be so
on
fun.
Saturday. So
Yeah.
everybody's bringing potluck, and we're going to meet each other, and I'm going to sell everybody stuffed animals and,
Oh, fun. I love it.
have a delightful time.
Yes, we should. That would be so fun. I would love that, Nora.
Wouldn't that be
As long
cool?
as you drive.
That would be cool.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would love that.
My dad lived in Oak Harbor,
buddy.
so
Come on,
I
buddy.
love Washington State. It's
Vinny.
beautiful.
I have never been to Washington State.
Oh my God,
Vinny.
it is so green. Everything's green. It's incredibly
Yes,
green.
beautiful.
Up at that
But there's a
level
reason
of the
it's green.
country,
Right.
the farthest west I've gotten is Montana.
Montana's cool.
Yeah. I got up to Glacier National Park once. So Canada and the border I crossed the border into Canada for a few minutes. And
Yeah, me too, twice.
yeah, the first time I went to Canada, a friend of mine had gotten put on academic probation because he was caught intoxicated on campus and was really upset. He was pledging a fraternity, so drinking was like a part of his life and everything. And
Yeah,
and we were drowning our sorrows in ice cream at the local Perkins.
Seattle school.
And I said to him, I said, dude, I said, are you really upset about this? He's like, yeah. I said, why don't we get out of the country? And he goes, there's no way. We don't have time for that. We can't afford it. I'm like, are you kidding? We're less than 4 hours from Canada. I said, road trip. He said, let me get my pledge, brother. And we drove up to Canada that night. And what happened is I was in northwestern Pennsylvania. So I just started heading north. And they're like, don't you need a map? I'm like, no. I said, I'm going to head north till I see signs for Buffalo. And then I'm going to start following signs for Niagara Falls. I'm not worried about getting lost. And we just headed north in my pickup truck and off.
That
And
seems brave.
and this is 1986, 87 at the latest. And so we get there, and to prove that we were actually in Canada, then we called all of our friends collect, so they'd
Yeah.
get the bill that showed that we were calling them from Canada.
So funny.
And we called a few of our friends collect from Canada, and then we
Mhm.
drove back home. And that was how
That's
I made him feel
hilarious.
better about getting academic probation for being busted for being drunk on campus.
Oh, funny. Oh my god. That's
So
hilarious.
Right?
it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds like it.
I used to be
Yeah,
a
it
crazy
sounds
person.
like
Slow driving, Heather. Okay, come on. Move so
Ooh.
he can come in. Okay, come on, buddy. Here you are. Good job,
Trying to
buddy.
remember the farthest I've driven. I drove Colorado to Montana. I drove Pennsylvania to South Carolina. And I've driven from Missouri to Houston.
Now
So,
we did Michigan to Louisiana to
wow, that's a long one.
Michigan to New Orleans, and then from New Orleans we went over to Houston, and then back to Michigan.
Oh, wow. Some rules broken? I can't imagine. Washington, Michigan in 3 days or hours? I'm assuming you mean days. So I worked at William and Mary, and they had I don't know if they still have it, but they had this program called Language Houses. And they had sister schools that they had exchange programs with. And we got to Christmas break, and they were employees, so they had like a week off with pay.
Ooh,
And the girls announced they were going to go to Disneyland. And I said to them, "No, you mean Disney World." They said, "No, we're going to go to Disneyland." I said, "Oh, are you flying?" They said, "Oh, no, we're going to drive." I said, "You're not going to get to California and back and have any time to be in Disneyland in a week's time. Virginia to
Right?
California is too far of a drive." And because they were European and they could drive from France to Germany
Oh, yeah.
in a
Yep.
day, they were like, "What do you mean we can't drive to California from here and
Right?
spend 5 days in Disneyland?" I'm like, "'Cause we're much bigger."
Yeah.
Right?
And I kept saying, "You mean Disney World?" Because it was in Florida, and they could have, like, if they shared driving, gotten down there in about 2.5 days, spent 2
Yeah.
days there and driven back, but
Yep.
they didn't know. They couldn't believe how big the country really was until
Yeah.
they made their plans.
I
When
haven't
my
done.
daughter-in-law first got here from the Philippines too, she was amazed at how big America is.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't understand. I mean, and
Hmm.
now I'm wondering as we get more and more fragmented if maybe we should be more than one country,
Hmm.
you know?
Well, I vote for the West Coast to be adopted by Canada.
Yeah. Canada's pretty big
Michigan
too.
too.
Nobody wants Missouri.
Hmm.
I wish
That
they
can't be
did, but nobody
true.
wants Missouri.
You're good enough for me.
I liked Missouri. I loved stepping down and walking into the Mississippi River.
Mm.
That was an amazing feeling. That river's got so
Oh,
much
yes.
energy to it.
Cool. Yes.
I have not really been to the. I've driven across it, but I've never actually put my foot into the Mississippi.
Oh, you've got to do it. You got to put your feet in there. You're close enough.
What
Just
I
go down one
love.
of the levees and just stand there
Mhm.
and feel that river. I mean, you can hear Mark Twain's guy there.
Mm.
You can hear him humming on the
Oh,
river.
wow.
It is the strangest thing. And the whole river, when you step down onto the levee, you can feel like a heartbeat, like the river has a heartbeat. You can feel it in your feet.
There's I don't know if you know this, but there's something called the alligator snapping turtle,
Mm.
And I suppose it lives in the river.
yeah, it lives in the Mississippi River,
Wow.
and they're
Thankfully, I
kind
did
of
not.
endangered in places. But they look like a regular snapping turtle on steroids. Um, do you remember the
Ooh, Memphis.
first
I was the
Teenage
other
Mutant
end.
Ninja
You're in
Turtles?
Knoxville.
The
Yep.
really big, weird looking turtle
Yep.
that was based on an alligator snapping turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Me too, Beth. I'm still here.
Yeah, I didn't do the drive like all by myself or anything, but when I moved to Tennessee, that was a drive.
Oh, yeah.
2,500 miles from Portland to the far end of, East Tennessee. That was fun.
Southwest
Fortunately, I didn't
Michigan
do
here,
most of the
Beth.
driving. What?
I told Beth, she said Southwest, Southern Michigan for her, and I said Southwest for me.
Mm.
Her hubby's from Detroit. We
Mm.
are Grand Rapids area.
I have never been to Michigan. Which is weird because my son's I know for sure my son's ex-wife has been to Michigan like 4 times now.
Oh.
Because the church that my husband went to was a transplant of almost all Michigan people because the RLDS people believe that they will be called to gather, quote unquote, to Zion and Independence, Missouri at some point in their life. So a whole bunch of RLDS people from Michigan have all resettled in this area. And they've had the whole, you know, but so they all go back home to visit family and they take her with them because they all became friends and she goes to Michigan and visits in Michigan all the time.
Huh. And my friend was from, she's in California now, but she came from Canada, like I think Winnipeg kind of area,
Oh, nice.
and Mennonites. And so her mom speaks Low German because of the whole progression of where, the
It's
Mennonites
High
came
German
from.
they speak.
Hers is Low German. I don't know, but
Interesting. Because I know the
I
Amish
didn't know
usually
there
it's
were
High
different
German.
Germans. I didn't know
Yeah.
that there was high and low, but yeah.
Yeah, High German is supposed to be, I think, the more old-fashioned German. And I know the Amish speak High German. I'm pretty sure. In fact, the Mennonites kind of help the Amish because they're kind of part of the
What do you
same
do?
religion in a way.
Mm-hmm.
They're all Anabaptist, and
That means what is Anabaptist?
Anabaptist is a subgroup of Protestant Christianity. It includes Mennonite, uh, um, here we go. Anabaptism, from the Greek and the German, is a Christian movement which traces its origins to the Radical Reformation in the 16th century. Anabaptists believe baptism is valid only when candidates freely confess their faith in Christ and request to be baptized. But the Amish, Hutterites, and Mennonites are all part of it. So are the
Which has been
Schwarzenau
taken off
Brethren,
Sunday.
River Brethren, Bruderhof, and Apostolic Christian Church. And there's Old Order Anabaptist, Old Order Amish, Old Order Mennonites, Old Order River Brethren, and all these other things. But yeah, Anabaptist is just another Protestant denomination, but your Mennonites, Hutterites, and all that are all from the Anabaptists.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so the Mennonites are kind of like cousins to the Amish. That's why they dress so much.
Her mom was amazing though. She gardened like she had a patch that was it was bigger, I think, than our whole city lot, the lot that our house was on and in the suburbs. She did this massive garden, all these good things and canned and everything. It was amazing.
Yeah. The people I bought this house from were Mennonites. And they really encouraged me to go to the Mennonite church here. And I'm like, I don't even own a dress. So even if I felt comfortable enough to go there, I'd want to at least wear a dress since all the women would be wearing those little prairie dresses and their little white bonnets and stuff. And all the women who were here helping them when they moved all were dressed that way. The only difference between them and Amish is they were wearing brighter color dresses, but it was still.
Oh, interesting.
And so I was like, yeah, so, it's time to go. Maybe that's why she's carrying on so much. But yeah, I don't own a dress. So I was like, I can't go to a Mennonite church in leggings and a t-shirt and be at all comfortable.
Right.
It just isn't gonna happen. Oh, Boost. Hi, Boost. When did you get in here?
Just a moment ago. Yeah.
Yep.
You got here just as we were leaving. Because it is after time. So we are off tomorrow.
It always goes too quick.
And
Thank you
We'll
for
be back
listening, everybody.
Tuesday. We'll be back Tuesday.
Yep, we'll be back Tuesday.
Yeah.
And
Oh, hey, do we have a prompt yet?
yeah, Julie's prompt.
I thought that you
We
already
were gonna do
came
that
up
this
with
week,
one.
weren't we?
Didn't you already come up with one, I thought?
No, that one's the one we just did.
Okay.
So you said we would do
Night, Dr.
your prompt
Joe's.
this week
Okay, Neuro.
instead, and it's already exists. It's just it's
Night,
been
Neuro.
text message to me, and I would end up having to like
Nice.
disappear to go look for it.
Okay,
So
let me see.
Okay.
See if I can
Well,
find it.
just if we can get it up, like tomorrow morning or something, give us a
Yeah.
little more time to write.
Julie and I, because Julie wants to also start a shared story where everybody gets to do a chapter or whatever. So that's going to be starting sometime this week too, explaining that and trying to figure out a
Yeah.
deadline and stuff for that. So
I'll find it tomorrow.
yeah, we'll get
Okay,
it put
yeah.
together. And
Yeah, we got to figure out the story
Especially
that we're
since I
going
don't
to
have a
share
laptop right now.
chapters too.
Yep. So we've got those they're done. I just have to get them put together. So because Julie already did them.
All
So we'll
right.
post
She's
it.
that organized and wonderful, and we love our Julie.
Yes, we do.
Night, Beth.
Good night,
It's really fun
everybody.
having you here.
Good night, everybody.
Come back.
See you
Sweet
later. See you
dreams.
Tuesday. Bye bye.